Hi, good evening. I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know. I'm not using my earpiece, so I want to be sure you can hear me very, very well. Hi, Samuel. Hi. Hi, Tolu Akemi. Good evening. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly in the comment section. Just let me know, please. And also, please kindly help me share the link for people to join, please, so we can get more people on board. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, Samuel Calafant. Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Thank you. All right, so please, I need you to help me share the link. I'm trying to get to here, but apparently I can't see where to share the link. Oh, thank you, Calafant. Thank you. All right, so please just let's share the link so we can get more people in and we can start ASAP. ASAP, 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 ASAP. Um. Okay, have we shared? If we have shared, kindly just let me know so we can just begin. Mm-hmm. Hello, 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 hello. I need us to send the link to people to join. We need more people to join. It's 8 o'clock already, and it's 4 minutes past 8 p.m. already. So let's share the link for more people to join on time so we can get more people on board. Someone, can you please drop the link? Can you just please drop the link so I can just share as well? I can't get the place to share it from here, but please can you just drop the link so I can share as well? Please let's share the link so people can join. Welcome, Barista Taylor Buyer. Let's get more people to join. Okay, we're starting any moment from now. We're just trying to get more people to join so we can have at least more persons to gain from this firsthand, and so we can start. Our guest is available. I mean, she's online already. Like, she's on the call already. I'm so excited about tonight's call because it's going to be an exciting one. You will learn something. I will learn something. Hi, Mother Pete Evelyn. Hi, hi, hi. Good evening. I hope you had a great day. How have we? Oh my God, they'll restore it. Thank you. How are we doing? I hope we had a great day. I hope we had a great day. I hope we had a great day. I need our responses. I know we can hear me very well, so let me know. How was our day? I mean, how was your day? My day was a great one. It's been a great one. Let me just say, all glory to God. Well, how was your day? Let me know. Hi. How was your day? Please let us share the link to people to join so people can join the call as well. And so we can get more people into today's call. Please let's share the link. Hi, hi, Mr. Shay. Oh, wow, that's good, Caliphant. Thank God you had a great day. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Barista Telebio. Thank you. So, in no time, we're starting very, very soon. I mean, we're starting in a twinkle of an eye. Oh, okay, you had a wow. I'm so excited. People had a great day. I had a great day as well. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. We all had a great day. So in no time, this is 7 minutes past 8. Once it's 8 10 minutes past 8, we are starting. So I'm just trying to get more people into the call so we can at least have people join us. Our guest is ready. I mean, she's ready. She's ready. She's on the call already with us, and so you can know for sure that tonight is going to be another great night already. So, like I said, please let's share the link for more people to join. Apparently, I can't seem to get the link. Probably someone should share the link or the comment section so I can share as well to my WhatsApp status, please. I can't. Suddenly, I just know how to share the video link again. But yeah, please, if you know how to, please just do well to share in the comment section so I can copy and send. I really appreciate that. Okay, so last month, what's it called, last month edition, how many of us were available? Just signify if you had a great time that was last month, March, the 18th of March. Let me know in the comment section if you had a great time. Personally, I had a great time. I mean, I learned a lot. We talked about our finances, and thankfully our our guest for last month edition is also on the call. Oh, okay. Thank you, Toluwa Kemi. I should just share my IG profile link. I'll do just that. So I was on the call. You were on the call last month. I'm sure you learned a great deal. I did. I learned so much. I learned so much, and I'm sure you did as well. If you learn something and you know for sure that you're back again to learn another thing, it's value here. We deliver value, we deliver knowledge. Get It Right with Grace is starting again, and we're having it again for the month of April. Like I said, it's just once in a month thing for now. As it goes, let's see how it goes. But for now, let's just take it a step after the other. And tonight, I have with me, you've seen the flyer, I have a female with me tonight for this month's edition. Her name is Toluwa Kemi Adeyemi, and she's a solution enthusiast. What's the meaning of that? Like, oh, thank you, Samuel. It was a great time with Mr. Taylor. Barrister Taylor, you see it. Thank you so much. In fact, if you were not there, you can do well to check my YouTube page. I have it on my YouTube page, Grace Oyebamiji on YouTube. You just see it there. It's uploaded there already for everyone that was not available. So yes, I'm about to bring on our guest for tonight, Toluwa Kemi Adeyemi. Who is Toluwa Kemi Adeyemi? Most of us have not met her before, and yes, don't worry, you're meeting her tonight. And I tell you, she's a bunch of knowledge. I mean, when I say a bunch, that's like an understatement itself. When you see her, you see knowledge. When you see her, you see solution. That is Toluwa Kemi for you. But without further ado, let's bring in my guest for tonight. Before I read her bio, I would like her to join the call before I go ahead to read her bio. So, Toluwa Kemi, are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Excited already. Want to see your face. You want to see your face. Let's see your face. We want to see your face. Your face is important. It's very important.
Okay.
Hi, Toluwa Kemi.
Guys, what's up? Good evening. How are you doing?
Very, very fine. How about you too?
I'm doing fine. Cough here and there, but I'm doing fine.
That's good to hear. How was your day? How did your day go? I hope you had a great day.
It was alright. It was alright.
It was alright. Like it was not stressful.
See, let's not even talk about it. Like there was no light.
No problem.
So it wasn't that sweet.
Thank God anyways, welcome to Get It Right with Grace for this month's edition. And first off, thank you so much for honoring this invitation. It's so delightful to see you, to have you live and direct on this IG live. I mean, it's a dream come true for me. Anyway, all right, so before you come on air, can you greet our audience? You have people listening to us right now. Say hi to them. They want to hear you speak.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm grateful. I'm super excited. And I told you I was not going to be available for the weekend, and she said, no problem, we'll do it when you're available. So thank you so, so much for that.
Thank you.
And maybe because of my experience in Instagram Live and all the good stuff, so I know doing this is not easy. I know what I can envisage what doing this entails, and I'm really saying, like, I'm really grateful. So thank you so much for the opportunity to share your stage with you. I do not take that for granted. And let's have fun. Let's have fun. I just want to come here. Like, I did not prepare anything. Let me say that to start with.
No problem. No problem.
But two beautiful ladies talking everything growth. So that's what I'm here to do. So let's do
Welcome
it.
once again. We are so happy to have you, and even though you said you did not prepare for something, I don't want to believe that yet, because let me keep my mouth shut like that. Now to our bio, a brief bio of Toluwakemi. Toluwakemi is a solution enthusiast. She's a young woman passionate about creating various solutions to help people live elevated and fulfilled life. She started her brand in 2019 when she was an undergraduate at Obafemi Awolowo University, Great Ife. She had she created a tool YouTubers community to help to intend and new to help to intending and new YouTubers gain mastery, consistency, and discipline on YouTube. Toluwakemi is a youth coach at Youth Development Company, where she helps people grow and become a better version of themselves. Now, above all, Toluwakemi creates communities online that help people grow into a better version of themselves. Also, Toluwakemi loves to read, to watch movies, and enjoys time with her friends. So I have not been seeing any comments. I really want to be sure we are communicating, and that is when people respond. I need you to please respond so we can know we are communicating. Toluwakemi, can you still hear us? We can't see your face.
Yes, I can. Yes, I
yes.
can.
Thank
Like,
you.
I wanted you to have content. That's why
All right.
I can.
Thank you very much. So, my beloved people of Getting Into Right with Grace, with a rounding ovation, with a clapping ovation, let's make welcome our beloved guest for this month's edition, Toluwakemi Adeyemi. Clapping in the comment section, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Toluwakemi, let's see your face now. I want to see your face back. Thank you. All right.
I'm here.
Still,
Yeah.
Toluwakemi, who is Toluwakemi?
Wow. Yeah, that's a very beautiful question, because who is Toluwakemi? It's like a whole. Toluwakemi is a whole experience. I think I'll start from that. Toluwakemi is a whole experience. Toluwakemi is a whole encounter. Toluwakemi is something. Is like a flower that is blooming, and that's, you behold, and it's beautiful. It's something you look at, and it's like okay, let me describe it like this. It's like a heart you see in a museum, and you just can't take your eyes off it. I just want to take it home. So it's an encounter, it's an experience, it's something you want to be part of. So that's Toluwakemi.
That
That's just what it is. So if you're not
okay, go ahead, please.
asking that with respect to what I do, who I am, all the good stuff, good stuff. So I'm going to say that Toluwakemi, basically all day, every day, any day, at any time, I'm Jesus babe, and I'm a solution enthusiast, and I think solution. I love to provide solutions. So you really cannot box me into, okay, maybe this, no, because anywhere I am, so far I see a problem, my mind, my brain, my heart thinks solution. I can create anything and everything from anywhere. So I don't try to box myself using a career or anything. I'm a solution enthusiast, and that means that I love to elevate life. I love to provide solution. I love to bring solution to problems. So yeah, I'm a solution enthusiast, a Jesus babe, any day, every day. And I just love doing life. That's just
Wow. I'm wowed, honestly. But yeah, everything you said brought a series of questions in me. Series of questions, I must say. Now, for you to have come up with this whole analysis, let me use the word analysis of yourself. How long did it take you? How long did it take you? Like, for how long have you been curating this content, this analysis of Tolu Akemi?
Oh my God. See. Oh my God. Okay, I think I should start by saying that it's getting it to becoming this person right now that looks like, oh, she's clear, she's this, she's that. It took me a lot of time. It took me a long time. And the reason why it took me a long time, I'm going to say, is because of, the things that I had to outgrow, like just everything. But it took me a lot. It took me a long and a lot. It took me a long. It took me a lot. But I started getting clarity. I started working the path of clarity in 2019, and by the grace of God, I got to a junction that when you know. So I got to when I know in the year 2021 into 2022, and ever since then, I've just been embracing the journey of this awareness, of this journey and everything. So to your answer, to give you a very brief answer, I would say it took me a long time. It took me a long time. That doesn't mean that it will take everybody a long time. No. It took me a long time because this was me discovering me. So it took me a long time and it took me a lot. But I'm grateful I'm here.
Wow, that's really, really encompassing. Now let's come to the topic of the day. The topic says investing in myself, investing in myself. Now, I specifically, of course, with the help of the Holy Spirit, came up with this topic, and at the point I'm like, okay, what do we say about investing in myself? I mean, it's just myself. I'm just flesh. This is just the body, and it's after, for eternity, it has to go back to where it came from. Why do I have to invest in it? Now, what prompted me to your story is the fact that, Tolu Akemi, you registered for a course, a DDK course. Should I describe? Anyways, if you're not aware, so there's this brief story. I am this silent observer of Tolu Akemi's. I'm in Tolu Akemi's status. And one of the things I observed a while ago was she registered for a course worth over 600,000 naira, close to 1 million or even 1 million. I'm sure there's someone on this call that can relate to that, but let me not mention it yet. But yeah, I'm just curious. What must have pushed you? What pushed you to that extent? Like, sorry to ask, but how much do you want that made you invest in yourself that much? I want to know.
Yeah. The funny thing to this question is that I was just in a moment of meditation over the weekend because I traveled over the weekend, and I was in a moment of meditation and I wrote something on my status. I said, and it was as a result of what we're going to talk about today. I was just thinking of investing in yourself, and I found out that the most expensive asset I own right now is my mind.
Okay.
The most expensive asset I own right now is my mind. I'm currently in a school where literally everything that I have done in the past 1 year is being taught. Let me break this down. Throughout a gap here, right? I'm going to come back to your answer, to your question, by the way. A gap year. And the gap year I took, I had to explore, I had to experiment, I had to do all this beautiful stuff. And I found out that these things, I was doing them by the inspiration of God. I was doing them because I had interest in them. I literally lived the past 1 year leveraging on my skills, my strengths, my weaknesses, growing, adapting. And I found out that I registered for a course in Lagos.
Okay.
And I found out that almost everything I practiced practically were being taught theoretically.
Okay. So what's the
And then, you asked me to take this course, but almost everything they are teaching us, I already did these things.
Yeah.
So what's up? What's the correlation? And he said, it's because your mind is the most expensive. I need to expand your mind. Yes, you have done 2%, but I need to make you see 75% somewhere. So, and I said, okay, so what is the conclusion? Then he said, imagine your experience plus this exposure, what is it going to give you? And the conclusion I came to is, my mind is my most expensive asset. And why did I do this? Why do I invest so much in myself? Which is your question. Why do I invest so much? Because if I don't invest so much in myself, nobody else will. Nobody else will. If I don't invest so much in myself, this version of me that you had to now invite to your platform to speak, will not have existed. So you have to understand that who you become, whatever it is you want to become, you have to invest into it.
Okay.
Whatever it is you want to have. I want to be able to this, I want to be able to that, I want to be able to this, I want to be able to that. You have to invest into that thing. Whether it is money, whether it is time, whether it is attention, whether it is your focus. You see, whether you like it or not, every one of us, every day, we invest into something, one way or the other. So, instead of you not investing into things, why not just put it into yourself? You know, I'm currently doing a 40-day so fast. And in day 6 so fast, we're talking about capacity. And in the book said something very important. The book said that investing in yourself is not easy, but it is worth it. Then it broke it down. Yourself includes your soul, your spirit, and your body. You know, during my meditation, I found out that I've actually not been investing so much in my body, but I've been investing a lot into my soul and my spirit. But my body is lacking, but that one is a story for another day. Let me just put a straight answer to what you said. Why do I invest so much in myself? The reason why I invest so much in myself is because, number one, if I don't invest in myself, nobody else will. And number two, the reason why I invest so much in myself is because I am worth it. I am worth so much in myself. And number three, another reason why I invest so much in myself is because I know for sure, you know, even the Bible has it documented, saying, thoughts I have towards you, they are great, they are good.
Yeah, true, very true.
Will not come to pass if I do not invest in myself. See, God has said what is going to do. It is my duty and my responsibility to grow.
Okay.
All the promises in the Bible, they are already there. If you are ready to lambano it, it will work for you. But if you do not grow, it will not work for you. So, you know, I read some, because I've been reading Masmuro a lot this year. Okay. And Masmuro says, your gifts and your talents are God's gifts to you. Now, taking responsibility for those gifts and those talents, that is your own gift to God.
Okay.
You get, because by taking responsibility for your growth, for your skills, for your talents, then you can offer a living sacrifice. That is a kind of sacrifice. Taking responsibility for yourself is a kind of a living sacrifice.
Okay.
So I hope I was able to answer your question.
Yes, you were able, honestly, comprehensively. And please, I would like to announce that, please, if you have any questions, you just drop it in the comment section. I will read to Toluwakemi and she would answer everything, even as we go on with this session. Wow, thank you so much for that, Toluwakemi. And you know, while I was preparing for this, I was just asking, okay, what exactly is the question to ask Toluwakemi? Because really, I know she's someone that has so much in store. She has just so much packed into her because she has invested so much in herself. But how do we get to unravel this human being? Like, how do we get to really open her up and start and allow her to discharge the content that she has within her? Now, here comes another question to Oluwakemi. You call yourself a solution enthusiast. Now, so many of us here on this call, including me, until I started seeing your status, we don't know who that is. I mean, we only know who a doctor is, we know a barista, we know a financial analyst, we know a tech bro, a tech uncle, we know what a computer engineer. But solution enthusiast, what does that mean? I mean, what do you do? Do you just prefer solution to problems physically or spiritually, or how? We need to know so we can know where you're coming from. Then that will raise other question as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Wow. I remember the first time I said between 2021 and 2022,
Okay.
I served in Abia State. One of the best things I did in my life. I'm so grateful for that particular year in my life. And during my NYC, between July and between August, I got depressed.
Oh, wow.
And what happened?
What happened?
Many people wait till maybe 3 weeks to the end of NYC to start asking the question, what's next after NYC? Now, imagine me, Toluwakemi, ask me, when did I start asking this question?
When you start asking the question?
Asking this question 3 months into NYC.
But why the rush?
No, right. So this was what started the journey for me. I was asking myself, and I said, why am I so particular about this? I can still shift this till the end. I can live now. Then I found out something about myself. I found out that I have this grace. I have this gift. And it is the gift of building the future.
Okay.
I am, by the grace of God and by the privilege of grace, I literally can tell you the next 5 years of my life. And it's not to brag, it's not to say anything, but there is a way my mind works. My mind stays in the future a lot. I'm always 10 times ahead. I am like that.
Okay.
And that was what this is the importance of investing in yourself, because when you invest in yourself, you get to know yourself. So as a result of doing this, then I started asking myself, why? I still have 9 good months. So I said, okay. And the not so good thing about anxiety is a point in time when you are anxious. That means that you are so full of what can be that you are not concentrating on what is.
Okay.
So you are so filled with what can be, what you will love to do, that you are not focusing on now. And that was how anxiety got a hold of me. And I'm so grateful that I had to now learn. And that was where it got started. I started asking myself a question that, okay, why am I particular about this? And that is when Spirit of God started prompting me to understanding that you are different. You think differently. And you have to understand that there is nothing wrong with you, but you have to learn how to manage it. So as a result of now learning how to manage it, so, that experience now taught me things like, so how do I live in the present? So when I started learning how to live in the present, I started finding out that because I was so worried about the future, questions like, how can I get better? How can I do better? I was having those questions, sitting down with these questions. I started, sitting down, meditating, praying, studying around these questions. Then one day, we were doing CDS. No, we were doing this thing we do every month.
Clearance, yes.
And I missed coppers, and they were talking that day. Funny enough, I was busy on my phone that day, I was typing, and they kept talking about savings, that allowance is not enough, they've not been able to save. And this is me, 3 months into NYC. I had already saved 25,000 naira.
Whoa. Ow.
I had, yeah. So I could not relate. I could not understand what was going. I could not understand how it was possible for you not to be able to save. I just could not understand it. Like it sounded strange to me. So I kept listening to what they were saying, and then a thought just brushed through my mind. This is a problem. And that was when I also learned something about business, that business solves problems.
Yeah.
Then I said, this is a problem. So what concern me? Now I just like, what concern me? Hello? What concern? So is it problem? What concern me? And then something beautiful happened. I got home and I could not stop thinking about this issue. So I sat down that day and I said, okay, what is going on here? I started looking at it. Okay, this is the problem. Coppers were having issues with saving. What can we do to correct this? And I found out that I was already doing something that could correct it. So I was already doing savings, I was already doing a savings challenge for myself, this time around for myself. Okay. So I said, how about if I bring 4 people together and I say, let us save together every month, everybody. Babe, I did this and something happened. I talked with my close friends then, and all of them said, Tolakemi, it's not easy. I stopped. But I thought, like, it's not armed to do this. Let me just do this for myself, and even if it is one person. So I talked about it on my status, and boom, 7 people joined. We were doing great. And then boom, 2022 was going to start. And I started hearing, I started sensing this thing in my spirit, that solution entity, somebody who loves providing solution. Somebody who loves providing solution. Somebody who loves solution. Then I started looking, what does this mean? What does this look like? And I remember that as at then, they would ask things like, who are you? Who are you? And people would be like, I'm an accountant, I'm a banker, I'm a this. And I just felt this whenever I tried to, because I'm a graduate of accounting. Okay. Anytime I try to talk to an accountant, it just feels like I am doing myself a disservice. So I sat down one day and said, what exactly do you love doing, Toluwakemi? So I sat down and I said, I actually get angry whenever I see people people not knowing what to do. Like, I always want to help. I always want to help people. I always want to help. For example, when I remember when I started WhatsApp marketing, I felt like everybody should know about WhatsApp marketing. Anytime I see something, and this is another thing, I am very resourceful. So anytime I see something like this, there's always something in me that is like, everybody should know. Everybody should know. Everybody should be aware. So I prayerfully started praying about this, that God, who exactly am I? Who exactly? And then one day, just like God told Moses, just like Moses saw the burning bush, I just saw TOL Savings Community in a different light. Okay. Different lights. And then from there, people in my CDS, I was the president of my CDS, and they were saying things like, they will love to know this, they will love to know this. So I started helping them. And then I sat down one day and I said, I love providing solutions, number one. Number two, if you want to, and I found out that whenever I provide these solutions, you don't need to give me money. The kind of fulfillment I get from it is always different.
No, Kemi, please pardon me to interrupt you a little bit, please. Sorry. Honestly, I'm so intrigued with what you're saying, honestly. But someone just dropped a question Dr. Timothy Ogunbode just dropped a question. He says, what are your sources of your inspiration to be in this line? I mean, as being a solution enthusiast. Now, I want you to answer that question briefly because I have a couple of questions as well to answer. I mean, to ask you as well, because I'm sure people still have questions, but I have some I need to ask you as well. So please, what are your source source of inspiration to be called a solution enthusiast? What do you get inspiration from?
So let me tie up what I wanted to say. What I wanted to, I wanted to conclude with. But I said, okay, I love providing solutions. I love doing this. One day, I just looked at the dictionary. I just said, somebody that likes to provide solution. Who is the person? And and Google gave me solution enthusiasts. Guy, ever since I saw that, I said,
and I am a solution enthusiast.
And that was it for me. And I found that the more I kept focusing on being a solution enthusiast, the more it kept opening up to me. And I knew that I know that God was saying, this is it, babe. Funny enough, I didn't want to accept it because I felt like if I accepted that, because I don't like labels, I felt like if I should accept that label, it might do me a disservice. But on my birthday last year, 3 of my friends sent me a message, a happy birthday message, and one of the lines in their message was, I love how you see solution in everything. I got sent to me, but I said, wow, the way you solve problems inspires me. Another person, a guy, said, you just have a knack for things when it comes to solving things. See, they said in the mouth of 2 or 3, what is established? The truth. I just face it like that. All right, so answering this question now, what is my source of inspiration in this line of business? Sincerely, my primary source of inspiration is God. I know that it sounds cliche. But that you see, the only place you can find me is where God is. I am not ashamed of it. The primary source of inspiration is God. Then secondly, my secondary source of inspiration is problems. And
so when you see problems, you are inspired. That's the meaning.
Tell you, see, when I say problems, when I say a problem, and there's a when I say a problem, and my primary source of inspiration breathes on it, I know it's an assignment for me. For example, I have this community, TOL YouTubers community.
Okay.
I was having issues with increasing my subscribers. That was it though. I was having issues with increase of subscribers. That was the issue I had. And then one day, August 17th, on the bike, I'm telling you, because that day I just felt like there are people too that will be having issues with subscribers. There are people that will be having issues with this YouTube thing. That was the problem. But on that fateful day on the bike, it was like my primary source of inspiration breathed on it. Said, do you know you can help more people? And I said, how? You know these things, right? You know them. Help people. I said, guy, me, I never even reached 1,000 subscribers. I want to help people. Why? He said, help people to help you. I said, is that it? No problem. Shall we start? And that was actually where YouTubers community started. And as I'm telling you right now, I have more than 1,000 subscribers just from helping people.
Just from helping people.
My primary source of inspiration is God. Then secondary source of inspiration is problem. When I see a problem, for example, Singles and Intentional Community, how did it start? It was just a challenge I did for myself because I am currently single. And I said, how can we prepare for marriage? I did challenge for myself. And one of those days, I shared my lessons on my WhatsApp status, and a lady messaged me, Miss T, can you share these resources with me? And
And
boom,
that's how you
I
like
felt
that one
like
as well. Wow.
there are more people that will be having these issues. It does not cost me a dime. Being a solution enthusiast, it does not cost me a dime to be a solution enthusiast. All it costs me is understanding my positioning in God. That's the only thing it costs me. It does not cost me a dime.
Wow.
It does not cost me a dime. The only thing it costs me is, after Baba God, is it something I can do? Is something I can do? Shall we start? And all the 5 brands I've been able to create, I've been able to start. None of it, I did not start any of it with 1 dime. I started with 0 naira.
Now,
Everything I started with God.
this is becoming
I
more
started
interesting, honestly. Please go ahead.
everything. I started everything with Baba God. Are you saying I should do it? I should do it. Let us go. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
That's
Wow. Thank you
it.
for
So
that.
I hope I was.
Thank you for that. So the question has been answered. She said our primary inspiration is the God factor, while the secondary our problem is which she prefers solution to. Now someone is asking here, and before I attend to that quickly, like in few seconds, I need you to talk about something. I need you to talk about you preferring solutions to problems. Now you say you said that you get inspired by problems you see, and like you are inspired to create solutions since you got a solution to it as well. Now I'm asking you, those ideas you work on, Toluwakemi, it's as a result of you investing in yourself. 1, 2, don't you get overwhelmed? That's the truth. And it's like a full in one question. Let me ask you very well comprehensively. Don't you get overwhelmed with so much solutions to problems? Then also, why do you think you need to invest in yourself to commit more out? Like, why do you need to put more so that you can give more out?
Wow, that's a very brilliant question. By the way, let me tell you,
Okay.
I am currently in a burnt out.
You're currently what?
I am currently in a burnt out season.
A burnt out season. What does that mean?
Right. So yeah, I do a lot, and I hear this a lot. Even though I get angry when people tell me things that I'm doing, when people tell me I'm doing a lot, I get angry. But I'm learning to become better at it.
Okay.
But this is what I'm saying. I do a lot. I create this, I create that, I create this. Don't I get overwhelmed? I get overwhelmed. That is sincerely the truth. I get burnt out. There are times that I don't even want to do anything. But you know the beautiful thing about
What's
this
that?
is it is only your job that you get a you can quit on your job, but you can't quit on purpose.
It's there. You can only quit on your job, but you can't quit on your purpose.
You
Now we have
can't,
to bring you in
because
one more time, honestly.
your purpose is who you are. Do you
Yes.
get? So there are things that I myself I have want to pull the plug, that it have do. Can we be done? But again, I just find myself okay, for example, let me give you this example. There are times, there was this time, right? I was so overwhelmed. I was so hungry. See, for example, being a solution enthusiast, most of the time, for example, I told you I created community for
Yes,
YouTubers,
you
created
do.
community for single. They don't pay me, oh.
Eh,
They don't
it's
pay
for
me.
free.
They don't. It's for free.
So how do you get rewarded, if I may ask?
That's it. That's it. Now, whenever I now get into that mode of, I need money, I need this, I need that, that is where it is not always easy.
Mm,
I have to start learning how to trust God. That's it. I start learning what it means to trust God. That the things I create is not my source. God is my source.
Wow. Now the God factor again.
Do I get? Do I get? See, and that's I tell you. See, you can't remove. See, I'm inside God. God is in me. Now, dear, see, now, dear, if you squeeze me like this, you go see God. Because you can't truly be a solution enthusiast and not rely on God. Can't.
Is it
You
only
can't.
being a solution enthusiast, or you can't be even anything? Can you be anything without God? Is it possible?
It's not possible. Let me not lie to you. See, if you put something from God, it's only God that can sustain it. If you pick an idea from God, it's only God that can sustain it. Do you get it? So let me answer a question. Do I get overwhelmed? Yes, I do. What do I now do whenever I get overwhelmed? Like I said, my source. There are times I stop everything I'm doing, I take a break. And like I said, you can quit on your job, you can't quit on purpose. And that's the beautiful thing. And that's one of the things that God told me. The Lord told me that I'm not saying this is going to be easy, but I'm telling you that this is who you are. And if you allow me to carry you, I will sustain you. So that is it for me. There are times that I want to stop. There are times that I don't want to do anything. There are times that I'm not interested. But there's something I know. I am always secured in my words. There's something I know. I know that being a solution enthusiast is not something that I cooked up. It's not something that I want to be gathering muscle proof for. No. I know it is a God thing. So anytime I am overwhelmed, I take it back to God. I take off time. I take time off. For example, I'm currently in a burnt out season. I'm not doing as much as I used to do. But regardless of that, I am still doing God. Because I had to understand that if today I stop doing the things that I'm doing, it doesn't reduce God's love for me.
No, it does not.
It doesn't. I am never going to be more loved than I am right now. So whether I like it or not, so far I keep God at my center. I know that I'm right now, I might be in my 10% season, but I know that so far I am in God. There's still going to come a time I will increase to 90. And by the time I increase to 90, trust me, I am going at a full launch. I am going at a full launch.
Now this sounds like a mystery. It sounds like a mysterious thing.
I am on God's frequency. That is where I am. I am on God's frequency. I don't keep, see, that they say push yourself. See, it's God that is pushing me. I know that maybe you want me to explain, you want me to give you step 1, step 2, step 3. See, my life is simple. My life is simple. I believe something strongly, and that is that if I can keep my gaze on God, and I am secured in my words, there's nothing I cannot bounce back from. There's nothing I can bounce back from.
That's really something there.
Question you asked about me investing in myself. See, as a result of understanding that I am a solution enthusiast, that does not mean that I will now say, it is God. No. What I do is, I am a solution enthusiast. God is my priority. And then I start asking questions like, Alpha, what and what should I do? Who and who can I become? For example, the course I'm currently doing, I remember traveling in the month of November. I traveled November 4th, 2022. And as I entered Lagos, I was still telling my friend, Bola, I said, Bola, can you remember the conversation we had on the 4th of November 2022? I told her that day, I said, the Lord will have me do a course on marketing, advertising, and communication. I told her then, even though I didn't know how to happen, I told her then. And by the grace of God, right now, I've done a month. I've registered for that course, and I've done a month. So, being a solution enthusiast, having God as my priority, He helps me to know what to invest in. It helps me to know the courses I need to invest in. I know it's looking like check us the step by step. Is it just God? Brother, and it's the work for me, I tell you. And it's the way they work for me, I tell you. If I see a course and the Lord is not inspiring it in my heart to do it, I won't do it. I will not.
So I can
Where I am
seriously.
right now is as a result of go. I will tell you.
God instruction.
You know,
Okay.
I said something in my last year's
Okay.
birthday. I said May 11, 2022. I said something to myself. I remember asking my friend, one of my friends, I sat down with him and I was talking to him and I said, I know these are the things the Lord wants me to do, but I don't know how to do them. And he said something to me, and I'm going to say it to you guys today. He said something, he said, I have learned that everyone that decided to walk with God has never missed it in life. And I said, what does it mean to walk with God? He told me, he said, what it means to walk with God is I hear, I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we are saying to walk with God is to live a life of obedience. Yeah. And I said, what will it take me to live a life of obedience? I prayed that prayer, that statement. I prayed that prayer in tongues for 7 days. And that is what I am currently living right now. I have done things that, you see, as a result of living that kind of life, it had helped me to understand how God speaks with me, how God works with me. I have come to understand that when it comes to me, God is very intentional about 90 days. God is very intentional about my birth dates. God is and this is me investing in myself. Is part of investing in myself. This is what I said. I said investing in yourself is not easy, but it is worth it. And investing in yourself entails investing in your spirit, in your soul, and in your body.
So I can before you go
Investing in
ahead,
your
please.
soul.
Before I need you to add what you have to say again too. We have questions and the time is fast spent already. I mean that there are lots of questions here. Can I go ahead, please?
All right. Please go ahead.
Thank you. So the first question is coming from Mr. Michael Omolaya. He's saying that how do you relate with an uneducated person on this topic? And you being an educated person, I mean, he's trying to relate the topic of investing in myself. Someone that does not know about investing in oneself. How do we relate this? That's the first one. I need to combine this together so we can move on this fast rate. Another question coming from Samuel says, have you ever gotten to a stage where you find it hard to provide solution to a problem? And what do you do to scale through? I believe that's part of what you said about being overwhelmed. So yes, these are the two questions for now. I'm trying to check if we have any again. Barrister Toluwa is saying that Toluwa, even your words are a source of inspiration. I mean, you get it there. So another question says, what are the things you do in investing in yourself? So, I mean, what are the things to do in investing in myself? So like a step-by-step points like that. All right. So please go ahead and answer the question so we can just have everything all together. Thank you.
Number one, let me start from how do I communicate this to an illiterate, somebody that does not understand what kinds of personal development and all the good stuff.
Yeah.
See, the first place I start from is I ask people a question. I said, for example, if the date is April 4th, 2023, I asked them, come April 30th, 2023, who will you love to become? Who do you see yourself becoming? And I get people tell me things like, oh, I've been able to do this, I've been able to do this, I've been able to do this. And I tell them, I said, it's simple. Those things that you will love to do, you will love to become. What will it take you to be those people, to be that person? What will it take you to be that person? And the person, then we start breaking it down. The person says, for example, let me use this as a case study. Let me use it as a case study. Miss Grace is like, by the end of 2023, I want to be able to host people on my Instagram live every month to come and talk about their personal growth. I want to be able to do that. That is an end goal. Then I asked Miss Grace, how will this come to be? Miss Grace will say things like, that means I have to go live with somebody every month. I say, amazing. Then I ask her, who are the people you will love to go live with? And she says, I would love to go live with Mr. Stancy, Mr. Laide, Miss this, Miss that. See, when I see Miss Grace excited, listing out those names, I say, write it down. Write it down. Don't just say it with your mouth. Write it down. And I say, Miss Grace, so what topics will you love to talk to these people about? And Miss Grace will be like, Toluwakemi, I know Toluwakemi invest a lot in herself. So let Toluwakemi come and talk about investing in herself. I know Shade is very, very good when it comes to editing. Let Shade come and talk about how she's good at editing. That is it. If you cannot see a better version of yourself, you cannot become it. You cannot become it. So the best kind of way, one of the things I ask my clients, because I do personal development for my clients. You develop, I call it you develop. I'm not interested in coaching everybody. I just want to coach the people who are ready to be coached. So I ask them a question. I say, who do you want to, I ask them, I say, okay, tell me this month, who will you love to become? They tell me, Mr. Laken, I would love to become this. I say, great. What are the things that you will need to do to become that person? They say, this. I say, yeah, now, break it into routine. Every day, one hour. Break it into routine. Every day, 1 hour. And then at the end of the day, you start getting things like, Mr. Laken, this is so nice. This is so fun. Is very, very important. Vision is a way to see yourself in the future, and you come back to the present to put in the work to become that person you see in the future. That is it. Now let me put the second question. That person said, what are the practical ways by which I can invest in myself? See, I just said one right now. Ask yourself, who can I become? We still have like 13 days in the month of April. Ask yourself, who can I be? For example, I'm currently doing something. I've been going live every Wednesday in the year 2023. Why do you think I do that? I asked myself a question. I said, in the year 2024, I have the tendency to be very busy. So I said, in the year 2024, I want to at least upload videos every week on my YouTube channel. So I said, if in 2023, I can go live every Wednesday, that is 52 videos. So those 52 videos, I will convert them into Instagram upload in 2024 and be uploading it every Wednesday. Boom! And I know many there are times that only one person will be with me live on Instagram. I will still do the video because I know what I'm pursuing. I know that I'm not doing the video for the 2023 version of me. I'm doing it for the 2024 version of you. So I am focused on that. So how do you invest in yourself? Ask yourself, consistently ask yourself, who can I become? You can say 2 weeks, you can say 1 day, you can say 3 weeks, you can say 1 month. In the year 2022, I told myself, who can I become I was always asking myself that question every month. And throughout 2022, I grew exponentially. My growth from my My growth, and my growth sorted. So imagine if you start asking yourself those questions and you put in the work. Don't forget the aspect of putting in the work. And now this is another important thing. When you are asking yourself those questions, when you ask yourself that kind of question, and you now start breaking it down, there are things that will come to your mind, things that will be like, for example, somebody can say, by the end of this month, April, I want to have prayed. I want to have prayed very, very well. How can you pray very, very well? 15 minutes every day is a good way to start. 1 hour every day is a good way to start. By the month of April, at the end of the month of April, I want to be able to read at least one book, one page every day. Start from there. One chapter every day. Start from there. Did you see?
Yeah.
So, see a future version of you, then you can put in the work today to become that person. That is the easiest
Put
way
in the work
investing
today
your
to become that version of you, that better version of you. Tolu Akem, this has been a very, very interesting session for me.
Last question. There's a particular question I saw.
Okay.
I want to be able to remember it. I want to remember that question. No.
Okay.
I can't remember.
That's all with the question. I can't see any other question aside the ones I asked you. Okay, the question talks about being overwhelmed, and it was what you answered before then, where we talked about when you get to a point where you can't go either. Probably you are so overwhelmed and just not moving. Yes.
And when I get to a situation when I see a problem that I'm not able to solve. See, this is the aspect of investing in yourself and knowing yourself. I don't go to things that does not, like I said, if there's no God factor. See, is that I take being a solution entity as an assignment. There's a way God consigns on every assignment I embark on. Say you get me.
Yeah, I do.
So I don't think that I don't have capacity for. And by the grace of God, I've never embarked on anything or on any problem I don't have solution for. By the grace of God.
Wow.
It's not by my own, it's by the grace of God. Almost, see, everything you see me go into is either I have experienced it before. It's always singles and intentionally waiting. I'm currently single, so I know what it takes. TOL YouTubers community. I currently have a YouTube channel and build. TOL savings community. I'm currently saving. Which one again am I doing? Light Up Foundation. I'm currently working with teenagers to discover teenagers' problem. The NYC boardroom. I have served before, so I know the issues NYC coppers are experiencing.
So, you're a bundle. I mean, you're a bundle that has to be wrapped little by little. I
told you, Oluwakemi is like a beautiful artwork that you will love to build, that you just cannot take your eyes off it. You will love to build, and that is the way I see myself. You can't be with me. You can't see. I didn't say never embark on a project, though. I said for me myself, I have never embarked on a project that I don't. I'm talking about myself. I have never embarked on a problem that I don't have a solution for. For example, if you have a problem and you don't have the solution, that is the importance of research. Yeah. That is the importance of understanding the problem. You can do it. So when I embark on problems too, I always sit down and tell myself, how can I provide a scalable solution for this problem?
Luckily, I'm sorry, I really have to.
I have 3 years plan. I told you, I'm a future person. I have 3 years plan, 5 years plan.
We have to bring you again. And we have to bring you on air again. We need you to come on it because, I mean, we've spent over an hour. It's still not enough for us to actually get loads of you. I believe so many people still have questions, but our time is fast spent already. And I must say that it's been a very, very useful time. I believe for everyone that is on this call and those that have left, you've learned something. I have learned something. I have my daughter here, so Believe me, I was putting it as you were dishing it out. I have learned something. Thank you so much, Tolu Akemi, for honoring this invitation. We Yes, please. Yes, please. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
This video, I'm going to upload it. It's going to be one of the videos that we upload in 2024 on my YouTube channel.
Okay. So
This video.
we have it. Yeah, we have it. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. And yeah, we're going to draw the curtain and just put a close to it. Once again, it's Get It Right with Grace. And yes, we had Toluwakemi Adeyemi on the seat this evening. It's been a lovely time, a very productive time, and as well a very interesting time full of knowledge for us, for me, and for you as well. So please, I know you've learned something. Do well to join again next month. And Tolu Akem, like I said, you're coming back again. Oh. You have to come back again. You have to come back again. You have to come back again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are so
Thank you
grateful.
so much.
Thank you all for joining the call. Thank you so much for the comments, for the questions. We are so grateful, and I'm personally so grateful. So do have a wonderful night rest. I know you know my name already, Grace Oyibamiji. So have a wonderful night rest and have a splendid week. Bye.